like this is working. And oh, well, we have one person. Hey, Hank, how are you doing? Thanks for dropping in. I don't know that this is going to be all that interesting, but I kept postponing. So I thought I'd just log in and see if anyone is around or if anyone had anything interesting to say, and just kind of talk a little bit about what I actually will be streaming about when I actually really stream. Hey, Surrender Monkey, welcome, welcome. Long time no see. So I have an idea for a stream that's basically came about because I was using Merb Beast, Merb 34th, whatever, using him as background noise while I was doing some work. And he was re-streaming someone else's stream and commenting on it. And the restream showed the person that Merb was showing and commenting on to be an even bigger asshole than I had assumed him to be. But maybe it's just a bad habit of mine, or it's because I actually used to be a real journalist. Hey, Carrie, welcome, welcome. I found myself unable to do the standard YouTube thing and just sort of go off half-cocked and carry on about something that I hadn't actually kind of looked into. So, I mean, there's no question the person that is the subject of the overall comments and stream is a complete and total asshole. I was just wanted to make sure that I understood the details around it. And so I've been trying to find the exact bit that he was so outraged about, and that he felt the need to dox the person that he was so outraged about, and well, maybe not dox so much, but threaten his employment, encourage his mouth-breathing followers to also threaten his employment because of a comment that was off the cuff and I think was taken a little bit out of context as well. Don't know about a lot, but I certainly have been there more than elsewhere of late. It's just I find Merb's commentary to be interesting, and I kind of like his sense of humor, especially when it goes into crazy Merb mode. That one I find very amusing. Yeah, it could be. Although I think his name is already out there, sort of on its own. It's kind of like my name's out there, my face is out there. It's been that way since I was in my mid-teens, and I have always, I've never really hidden. Oh, sexy undone button there. But yeah, it's a low thing to do, and it's something to comment on, and share. Other people share my take on it. That's kind of what I'm interested in. Too lazy to make breakfast, so ginger biscuits are now breakfast. Well, actually, what are those called? I forget what they're called now, but I've been eating sort of crackers for for breakfast. Yeah, there are many Steve Millers out there. When I started using that name, it is my name, but when I started using the completely generic version of it, I didn't realize how many there were because I was overseas, where it didn't seem quite so common. But yeah, since coming back to the States, I realized it's worse than John Smith. But my face is here. I think I've made enough references to where I am in the world, where I've been in the world, that if somebody really wanted to, they could track me down, which annoys some of my family and friends because of some of the people I've annoyed over the years might feel inclined to track me down. Especially, well, family and friends say that. Personally, I think that I'm not worth anyone's time, really. Um, Even my number one fan, I'm not really worth his time. Surprisingly, it's still surprising that he restreamed a couple of or at least one of my streams, and that one of his little acolytes went out and made a little short video based on clips with me. Um, Again, it surprises me, but no, yeah, no, that's unpronounceable, and I go through life spelling that name. Although I did recently meet someone that has the uh, shortest name ever, and when I inquired about her full name, she produced ID, and her name is indeed just 2 letters. Her parents literally gave her initials as her name, just 2 letters. I don't think it's much shorter than that. Well, 1 letter, I suppose, but for genuine birth certificate name is just 2 letters. So can't misspell that, although she probably goes through life. Well, she did tell me she goes through life explaining it. So, but yes, Wolchinski, I guess that's how that's pronounced. Wolchinski? No idea. Yeah, no, I'll pass on your last name, Carrie, but thank you for offering or suggesting that I need one like that. Let me actually, I'm going to, this isn't the clip that kind of triggered my desire to kind of dive into what I'll be diving more into. Basically, I want to get some more clips. I want to do some more looking at some a little more of the streams and things this came from, because I hadn't watched any of it until I saw Merb go on about it and make fun of it. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, we I don't know where we used this character, but we had a Chinese. Well, no, it was in some sort of James Bond spoof published like a decade or so ago. But yeah, we had a character that was named a Oriental character, Chinese character named Yu Hu, Yuhu, and I've recently actually met someone named something very similar. So, yeah, Yeah, reality is stranger than fiction. But yes, Merb is interesting, and oh, and I guess he was ragging on Coded today as well. Oh, and I was honored. He actually uh, put one of my random stray thoughts up there on the screen. So I'm now special, or something. Well, I'm special. We all know I'm special. But I am looking at. No wonder I'm not finding what I want, because once again I haven't set this up quite right. I should give a link if anybody wants to come up and plug something that they're doing, or just want to come up and talk about what I've been talking about and I haven't really been specific about. Although Surrender Monkey and Hank clearly know that I'm talking about everybody's favorite YouTuber, Coded Friend, and or Coded Friend 001 or 001, whatever the hell. And the fact that he uh, fixated on one of the guys that appeared on Welsh News Network's 10K episode, um, that he made a comment about if he saw a heavily pregnant woman boozing it up, he'd backhand her. And Coded got, I guess, at least a stream and a half out of that, maybe even 2 full streams, including putting the guy's employer out there for everyone to see, and then encourage, saying, well, wouldn't it be a shame if people were to contact your employer? Putting that on his first an email to the guy or a private message or something directly to the guy, and then putting it out there on the internet. So he was basically being a total asshole about it. And did that ever go up? I don't think I actually ended putting that up there. Let me try that again. But I was going to grab one of the clips that I am intending to use, because I think I've figured out what Coded's malfunction is, other than clearly years of alcoholism left him somewhat brain damaged. Poor guy. Hey, Hank, welcome.
Hello.
And I really was going to talk about him tonight, but I guess we got kind of straight off into that. But I do want to run this one clip if I can figure out where my clips have gone to. This is why I don't want to do a real serious stream about this, because I want to get things set up so I can actually not bumble around. Oh yeah, here we go. I found it. Let's see. So how's life in your world, Hank?
Oh, it's going all right.
Yeah.
And I believe Coded actually got 3+ streams that going over Anthony.
Oh my God.
Yes.
See, I don't usually watch his stuff, but when Merv was covering it, then I sort of flipped over and oh no, see that I made the mistake, because I actually, when I saw some of Merv, was that the night? Or was that somewhere else? Maybe I was watching. I don't know if that was the one Merv was covering or not, but I was actually. How did I end up watching Coded? I was watching that stream, and I watched the bit. Yeah, actually, it was right where he said something, and then he went away from the camera, and it was silent.
Uh-huh.
And unfortunately, I did not clip that, because I didn't realize that he would be such a little cowardly bitch and try to hide that.
Well, it's the only place it's available that I'm aware of now is off of Merb stream, because he's edited out of his stream.
Yeah. That's what I heard on Merb's either today or yesterday. He made a
Yep.
comment that he had cut it out.
But
Um, so
yeah, but
yeah,
Merb has one that has the audio enhanced a little bit, so you can actually hear his mom scolded him for not getting out of her way so she can vacuum the room.
I I I heard that this evening as he was someone sent him that clip and he ran it, and I need to go back and actually listen to it more carefully. So I need to go find it and clip it because yeah, for someone who is so demanding of other people and insists that they explain themselves to him and that they are open and reveal everything to him, um, he hides behind well, his name. He doesn't reveal his name, doesn't reveal his face, doesn't reveal anything, and yet he expects everyone else to uh,
He open
apologize to him and open up to him and reveal everything just because he demands it. Show me the receipts. No, you don't. No one owes him anything really. Um, at least in my opinion.
and if you do uh, go ahead and show him receipts, then that's not good enough.
Yep. Yep. So here's the first clip that I grabbed, and I was starting to work on this project because I went, "Oh, I understand a lot of the stuff that he goes on about." Um, let me share it with everybody. So, and yep, Carrie, that is correct. Uh, well, Hank is not dressed probably, and he's on here. Um, just do like him or somebody else. You know, don't go up there a lot. You know, on
I'm
camera like me.
see, I'm naked.
Yeah. All right. So let me share. Da, da, da. Present. Oh, great. A naked monkey, Carrie says. Well, okay. Maybe we shouldn't have him come up on the panel,
I don't
but you'd always be welcome. Although you're also always welcome in the side chat because you always add something amusing. Um, let's
Isn't
see.
it unnatural to see a monkey that's not naked?
Well, sometimes they wear hats. Um, but yeah, maybe he's a shaved monkey. That would be disturbing. A naked shaved monkey. And now I'm probably gonna be up all night because I just put that image in my head. Um, all right. So here is one of the clips, and I'm not sharing it the way I intended to, but oh well, I need to get things set up right. So I'll just let me know if the sound is coming through because I don't know if I've got it set up right because well,
I think that Merb got hurt in the conversation and Merb lashed out about that. That's what I think. I might be wrong. I don't know. I think Merb has a little more delicate ego than Merb would like people to know of. And I think Merb shields the knowledge of people being hurt by lashing out aggressively at people. That's
so
Or
did
he
that
just called, or he just called you out for being the dickhead that you are.
yeah. Okay, so that came through. Okay, excellent. Let me just finish his quote.
my personal take on the limited amount of conversation. I haven't had a lot of conversation with Merv, so that's my now take on it. Can that change in the future? Yeah, more time, more conversation.
Okay, so yeah, I've had very little conversation with Coded Friend. No direct conversation actually, even though he's been very creative with some of the stories he's come up with, him and his viewers. Um, but here he is saying that Merb has hurt feelings, and Merb is lashing out angrily because of his hurt feelings. Am I sensing some projection here, or am I off base?
Oh, as big of a hero as Merb has been to Coded, his feelings are crushed.
Yeah, because he seems I mean, he had him on. Did an interview with him, and he seemed like and yeah, seemed like he did a sudden about face on how he views Merb, and it seems like Merb's attitude is what Merb's attitude was from the beginning. Merb is Merb. Merb seems to be kind of a jackass, no matter who he's dealing with or what he's dealing with. I mean, personality wise, and I enjoy his stuff. I mean, I like watching him. I like his take on things. I don't always agree with them, but I'm amused by some of the stuff. Well, actually, all the stuff is amusing if it's not informative. So yeah. So yes, I think I have put a finger on um, our good friend's main motivating factor here. It's whenever someone has hurt his fifis, anyone that person then is public enemy number one and must be annihilated. And anybody in that, no matter how remote, so long as you're in that general orbit, you too must be brought down and brought to recognize the greatness of the coded friend. Um, on base, off base, what do you guys think? I see a deck where there once was a.
Yes, it's a not so unsolicited deck pick.
Okay. Um, let's see. So if you send a message that explains or puts something into context and it's put up, you'll pause or clip that bit out. Huh.
Yeah. Um.
Wow.
He loves taking his things said out of context. Like, if you would have played the entire context of Anthony talking about backhanding somebody who's drinking,
Mm-hmm.
it would be obvious that it was well, pardon the pun, backhanded comment.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I went and I found it and I watched it, and it's a off the cuff remark, and when taken in the sort of totality of the conversation that was going on right at that time, no, he's not going to just backhand a pregnant woman just to backhand a pregnant woman to put her in her place like COVID was saying. I mean, there was definite context. And it's not
I
the
mean,
context that Coded was putting it in, unless again he's projecting his attitude onto other people. And maybe in Coded's world, backhanding a woman because
well,
she's yeah.
after yelling at his mom to shut up because she was getting on to him about his room, yeah, I can see him being that kind of
Yeah.
guy.
Of course, now I also understand why he keeps going on about a Jim living with his parents. Coded apparently lives with his mom. I mean,
That's what it appears like.
because I know when my mom came to visit, I didn't expect her, or she didn't even volunteer to clean my place. I didn't expect her to clean my place.
Um,
So,
my mom would not clean my place. She would bitch at me to clean my place if it wasn't clean enough for her.
yep, yep. Of course, um, I have no idea, where he lives or how he lives or what he does, but um, he loves making stuff up about people in their situation, even stuff that's totally nonsensical and just come straight out of his ass.
Well, I'm a
So why
raging
not?
I'm a raging alcoholic that can't be on the internet sober. Um,
Oh, and I need to go and find just the unadulterated comments that Merb was mocking on in the same stream that where he was talking about the backhand. And in the basement or the attic, I'm not sure I understand that concept. I'm still
Coded
it's still
is Coded living in his mom's basement or
oh
attic, I believe.
basement. I think he's definitely a basement dweller. Um, uh, I just lost my train of thought because I still every time I see a mention that Surrender Monkey got banned from Coda's channel, it just I've seen prickly things come out of Surrender Monkey. I've seen off color humor and some and jabs, and I've seen once in a blue moon hard truth coming out of Surrender Monkey, but I've not seen anything here or anywhere where I've seen him that or seen you that's bannable. That again, just every time
I've
it just
he Coded Monkey loves to just um, throw out the odd comments, and
yeah he monkeys around.
yeah.
Yeah, but all right, train of thought gone. Oh yes, the bit with he was mentioning that the a medical definition of an alcoholic is
Oh yeah.
what the equivalent of having two
Um,
beers a week or
you can have 3 single serving beers per week before you're an alcoholic. Um,
okay
2 multiple servings per week without being an alcoholic, or but just drinking on 2 specific days a year makes you an alcoholic.
yeah binge
So,
drinking on those 2 days. Yep. Yeah.
well, he didn't say the binge drinking portion of that definition. He just said drinking on those 2 days.
Ah, okay.
So, by his definition, you just have a glass of champagne for New Year's Eve, and you have a glass of wine at Thanksgiving dinner. You're an alcoholic.
Yeah. Yeah. It takes me 6 months to a year to get through a bottle of vodka, but by his definition, I think I'm probably also an alcoholic. But
Oh,
like I said, I want to go back and look at his comments as they appear in his stream if they're still there, and because I want to be fair to them, because Merv was just pausing and laughing and going on, and I was only half again like I said it was background static, so I was half listening to a lot of it. Uh, yeah,
I guess when I had a doctor telling me I needed to have a beer um per day, I was supposed to be drinking a beer per day, trying to get uh, an issue I was with my kidneys.
really, a beer
Yep.
would help with the kidneys. Oh, okay,
I wasn't the doctor. I just took his advice.
yeah. if if I didn't, you know, I'm not a beer drinker, but if my doctor told me to have a vodka drink once a day, hey, I might go for that. No, I don't know. Well, yeah, that actually something else that occurred to me when it and I hadn't really listened that closely to. His name was Anthony Caruso, right? Yeah, I hadn't listened that closely to him until that. I hadn't really noticed his accent. I mean, I knew he was from some English speaking country that wasn't the States, but I hadn't nailed it down. until the whole doxing thing. And oh, okay, so he's Australian. I had the impression from having watched some Australian comedians and just Australians in general that your guys' sense of humor is more, oh, I don't know what I should say, colorful than what Americans are used to, especially these days. Which,
Uh, there's a Australian comedian, bearded comedian that fucking I laughed my ass off with all of his shows. Fuck, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he's hilarious as fuck. Definitely not what Americans would consider politically correct.
yeah. So part of me is also wondering um, and I, no, that's me that just thought that in my own head. That's somebody, that comment is all, again, in context, it's just him getting worked up is just so ridiculous. But even if you consider that it is, okay, there we go. Yeah, consider the source. It's an Australian. Okay, they say outrageous things. They call each other cunts, and they mean it in a positive way. so, so yeah. So beer is a good diuretic. You only borrow beer. Okay. Yeah, I can't stand the taste though. You drink nearly 3 weeks of the recommended daily limits a day, and I'm still not as shitty as a sober dude. Well, yeah.
Yeah, well, I did take the doctor's advice, but I was over medicating most days.
Yeah, that's. I tried several different kinds of beer, just cannot stand any of them. So I don't drink very much because my tastes are entirely too expensive.
Well, I don't drink much beer anymore, but yeah, price of one scotch, I could have several cases of beer.
Yep. Term of endearment, says Gary, about calling someone a cunt if you're in Australia.
Yes.
So,
although the cunt song from a Canadian comedian doesn't make it sound like too big of a term of endearment for that person they're singing about. gotta love the socks.
No, he has not been in the stream tonight, I'm afraid. Coded mom. But he does pop in every so often. Just hasn't been by tonight. So, but I'm still going to be on for at least another 10, 15 minutes. So maybe he'll show up and you guys can work things out.
And thank you for the screenshot.
Yeah.
Passing this on to a few people that'll have a good laugh over.
Yeah. Thank you to whoever that is. That is nice. That's funny. That is funny. Let's see. Have I ever heard the cunt song? Let me see if it's on YouTube. That way we can get the stream taken down, right?
No, it hasn't taken our streams down, and we play it almost daily.
Oh, there's multiple versions of it. There's is it You Are a Cunt?
Yes.
Or is it the cunt song?
You're a cunt is what
Okay.
I originally looked up.
Oh, there's also different lengths. There's a 2 minute and 23 seconds. There's a 30-second version.
Give me a second. I'll pull up the right version that we use that just in case you pull up a extra dirty version that will get you shut down.
Oh, here's one of the songs that Surrender Monkey recommended one night. That weird, or was that when I stumbled on the weird Russian guy? Um, right before they shut down the stream for the song. No, yes, that's right. Surrender Monkey recommended Vanilla Ice, and they shut me down because of Vanilla Ice. Yes,
But I
but
put the link in private chat for you.
okay, let me grab it if I can remember how to get. Oh, there's a little private chat. I have figured it out. It's a minor miracle. Aha. So yes, in honor of our Australian visitor. Oh, Carrie recommended the Russian dude. Oh, that was a hilarious recommendation. But yeah, he came up when I did a search for cunt. He for some reason. Oh, because we probably played in the same night, and YouTube remembers. Okay, let's.
Can't help but think when you say Russian dude, the comedian's the Machine comedy routine, talking about his the guy saying in college he took a Russian course and they did a semester in Russia.
Oh, I don't know. I've seen that bit. We should look that up afterwards. Let's see if I do this and share tab, share audio. Oh no, that's not going to work. Let's do this. Oh, Surrender Monkey recommended the toilet skitty bit. Okay. Well then I guess I've been slandering you for no good reason, Surrender Monkey. You have my apology. Why is this not letting me?
I would
There we
not.
go.
I would not. I would suggest you not bring up the song "Glory Hole."
I will take that advice. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, I don't want to insult Cody's mom, so let me take.
I try to live my life every day. Keep out of strife, come what may. I try to do unto others as I have unto to me, but it can't be done for everyone, and now it's plain to see. You are a cunt, 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 cunt. If that's thinking cunt, say it ain't true, but me tell you you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, 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 motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big fat stinking cunt. I try to be real nice, say it twice, be real nice, even though it is hard to keep up this facade. And now I see, dearie me, what an asshole this would be. I'm out of luck, don't give a fuck, cause you're the cunt, not me.
Why don't you go fuck yourself, dickhead?
You are a cunt, 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 big fat stinking cunt. You say it ain't true, but I'm gonna tell you you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, 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 motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big fat stinking cunt. Why don't you shut that scabby cunt mouth before I fuck up your face? I try to be real nice, say it twice, good advice, even though it's futile. Fucking imbecile, I don't know why I try to deny this nagging itch. You maniac, gonna get you back, you fucking son of a bitch. You are a cunt, 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 a big fat stinking cunt. Say it ain't true, but you tell me you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, 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 motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big fat stinking cunt.
Okay.
And you're welcome tomorrow when you start singing this song at work and realizing in the middle what you're singing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I like it. I approve. Oh my. Um, one thing yeah, he should. Hey, Coda Mom, if you're still here, tell your son that he should use this at one of his intros or outros, because that seems to be his general approach to life.
I'm hoping Coded Mom shows up to the show tomorrow or later today.
Yeah, what are you guys going to be doing on the show? You know yet?
I'm sure we'll be going over DMA's sentencing. Uh, and the rest depends on who else is putting what out.
Did I get that right on Merb Stream today that DMA is that Lanto guy? Is his name
No,
Lanto?
no, Lantos. He was had his contempt trial Tuesday.
Oh, DMA is Cordova.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Can't keep the cunt straight.
Yes. The probably the
Yeah, but he works because he likes
the
to,
most
apparently.
the most satisfying thing out of Cordova's sentencing is that he's going to have a job for 2 years, an actual job, 30 hours a week minimum.
Really? That's part of that's what? So suspended sentence if he gets a job? Is that basically
No,
part of
no,
it?
no. He's getting 15 days in jail, $3,000 fine. I think he got community service thrown in there.
Wow. So 15 days in jail and they're not suspended. Wow, I'm gonna have to look this up. Well, is there any? Well, oh gosh, I guess you guys are gonna be on my background noise tomorrow. Uh,
Yeah, but yeah, he's got 2 years probation after that'll start once he gets out, I believe.
oh, after it's 15 days.
Yep. But they're giving him 2 weeks
Huh?
to try and put in for the shit, brain farting. Trying to overturn the
Oh, so they're gonna give him. They're not gonna put him in jail. He gets to try to appeal.
if he if he does not appeal within 14 days, he's got to turn himself in within 3 days.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's still there. Of course, the real problem will be. I'm imagining that his probation will also include, don't break any laws, asshole, or stop breaking the law, asshole. Um,
Yeah. And part of his probation, he's not going to be able to do much of his auditing.
yeah.
I'm
Oh
not sure
no.
how much they can completely knock that out, but he definitely won't be able to do anything considered illegal in his frauditing if he does continue.
Well, yeah. He's gonna have to. He's gonna have some attitude adjustment. So there's not that fake. Well, I'm not being confrontational. I'm not shoving my camera in your face. All that nonsense that he likes to throw around. Well, isn't that just going
Here,
to be terrible?
here, let me put my camera right in your way so when you bump it, I'm going to yell assault.
Yeah. Yep. Well, that'll be interesting to see how. Well, no, Inter- it'll be interesting to see secondhand how he moves forward because I catch bits and pieces when you guys do commentary. I catch bits and pieces on what is that guy? Fraud or Troll? Yeah, Fraud or Troll.
Yeah.
And occasionally other places. But I actually tried watching one of his videos just straight. I gave up. I just couldn't. He is so what's the word? Smug and condescending. It just oozes
Oh
from
yeah.
him.
Yeah. And he's still got more court to deal with. Because the day before what was supposed to be his sentencing is he went into a health department and got in trouble again. So
Oh God. Um, 30 hours a week. Oh, it has to be more than 30 hours a week. So
yep.
at least 31. So at least formally part time or 35 hours. Um, God, can he hold that job? Can he hold a job? I don't know anything about the guy, so
I
I shouldn't
heard
be.
the rumor before he went into fraud auditing he was an electrician, but I don't know
Oh,
if that's what truth is there is to that.
yeah, obnoxious certainly described. Ooh, I can't get it to come up now. Why not? Uh-oh. Am I freezing?
I am not near my computer right now.
Okay, because I can't switch Carrie's comment. So she said obnoxious. I have to put up on the screen, but yeah, obnoxious is a good way of describing. Yeah, what I was looking for. He is incredibly obnoxious. Um, some of those auditors, they just sound stupid. Um, like, oh, Glenn Serio, I caught him again. Somebody was running. Maybe it was.
We did, and a few other people did also. I don't know if you caught our coverage of it. And that piece of codage that you had up, he was covering our coverage of Glenn when Coded was talking addressing Merb. Yeah, the what he was covering at that point was our coverage of Glenn Serio. Okay. I'm not sure if Steve's gone or I'm gone or both of us are gone. Oh, welcome to Hank's Corner. Can y'all still hear me at least? Hello.
Wait. Hello.
I'm not sure what's going on right now.
Okay, there's
He's
Hank.
back.
Yeah, Carrie tried coming up, and
Oh, she came up while you were gone. At least I think that might have been her.
yeah, no. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Let's see if I
But
guess.
I believe it was Carrie came up while you were gone.
No, I had
She
logged
came
back
up.
in. I just couldn't get back up until just right now. I could see you guys. I just couldn't communicate.
Yes,
Um,
but while you were gone,
oh,
I believe Carrie came up for a short couple of seconds, then dropped.
yeah, there she is. So everybody could hear her but me. Um, okay. Uh, wow. So there's no way I can get back out there, is there? Well, let me try
Get back
this.
out. Get back out where?
That I'm. Can people see me out there? Can they hear me?
Yes, you're seen and heard.
Okay. Because I forget there's that line in there. Yeah, there I am.
Hey,
Okay.
Becca.
And there you say he's back. Okay, so there we go. Okay. All right. So now we're all caught up. And now Hank is lagging or somebody is lagging. So
I'm
StreamYard
not
is
lagging.
having serious issues, or it's YouTube, because chat just disconnect. Just yeah. StreamYard is having
You're
issues.
choppy. Your image is choppy.
Yeah. So sound is coming through though, so I think we'll just have to wrap this for the night. We're being sabotaged. They are interrupting the stream. Um, oh, Becca, or it's Becca's fault. Let's blame Becca. She just showed up. Um,
Oh, it's Jim's fault.
it's Jim's
Even
fault.
though
Okay.
Jim's not here.
Um, let's see here. Does this get any better? Oh yeah, it looks like it cleared up, or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, but uh, well, I'm just tapped into the
Carrie,
neighbors. Isn't that good enough?
Now you've got Coda's newest rumor about Steve.
Well, and I just augmented it. I mean, I'm tapping into the neighbors. When you don't lock down your Wi-Fi with passwords and
Hmm.
stuff, you can just log in. Oh, and that reminds me. I was. We'll end on this little story. Um, Many years ago, I was working with a guy and sort of drifting in and out of fields where they expect high ethics and all that sort of thing. And this guy was bragging about how he doesn't pay for internet service. He just steals it from the neighbors, and bragging about how he was using. He was just we would just cruise around and get on people's wireless with his laptop and see what And the guy of new computers. I don't know how, but I mean how you would do this, but you could get into their computers and poke around and see what was going on. Completely unacceptable behavior. Um, and he didn't last long. But this was God. It's got to be at least 10 years ago. No, it's longer. Because the whole wireless thing, I think, was still what was like becoming a thing. So it was still pretty new. People were still not in the habit of locking everything down. But no, in all seriousness, I do pay my internet bill. I don't hack into the neighbors. Um, so, but yeah, we have a clip now that can be used. Carrie said it, and I said it, and I confirmed it. So yeah. But okay. Oh, Becca's getting used to being blamed for everything. So she's taking Jim's spot in the lineup.
Occasionally.
Well, all right. I am actually going to wrap this here. And tomorrow night I will, we'll talking about the same topic again because, if he can get 3 streams out of it, I can at least get, 1.5, right? Holy crap! Really?
What?
We had someone hack into our wireless when it was new, and he downloaded child porn onto the. Yeah.
Yeah.
What up? Is the party started? Yes, EXL. The party actually is wrapping up. I'm going to be turning off the lights in about 3 minutes. Although I did get booted from my own stream, which was interesting. And I'm still getting notifications from StreamYards that chat's disconnecting. So there's some troubles going on. Yeah, I've been seeing. Saw somebody else refer to him as Brian, so I guess he's not
that
quite
is
as secret
one
as
theory.
he
That
thinks.
is one of the theories of Coded's actual name. I don't know.
Okay. Well, his mom just confirmed it, so there you go.
Yeah.
And yes, Carrie has the right of it. You are awesome, Coded Mom.
Yes, and please feel free to show up to the Welsh News Network for tonight's show.
Is it going to be starting at 3:30 Pacific, like usual?
6:30 Eastern.
Okay. And Surrender Monkey, yes. That is why I kept postponing the actual stream I intended, because I am doing some planning. I'm trying to get my ducks all lined up, so things will run a little smoothly, a little more smoother. Yeah. I speak English real good. I talk English real good. Whatever. Englishing is hard. Yeah. So tomorrow, hopefully, I'll have the clips lined up and have everything bookmarked and ready to go. And Becca is right. Yeah. Tell your brat that it's not nice to dox people. Surrender Monkey. Brian is a very naughty boy. Yeah. Oh. But okay, guys. Thank you for coming out. I really appreciate it. Click the like button, or if you didn't like it, click the dislike button. Make me cry, but
I cannot.
oh, Merb unfriend. Oh, that is kind of sad. But it'll get better. It'll get better. All right. Good night, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. And Coded Friend, hopefully, or Coded Mom, I'll hopefully see you around as well. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming out again. If I can remember how to end the stream. There we go.